everybody. David Maldo here, and I'm happy to be with my friend from Zoho, Aarthi. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Aarthi Elizabeth, and I take care of strategy for Zoho's content collaboration and other collaborative work apps.
And today we're going to talk about Project Plus, right?
Yes, we are.
I'm very excited about this. Anybody who's watched any of my videos know that I love productivity, I love productivity tools, and Zoho has been doing a lot with Project Plus. What can you share with us?
So we are launching Project Plus, right? And if you've heard of Zoho projects, you know that it has the traditional method of project management and it has the agile methods of project management. So what Project Plus essentially is, it's a unified platform that's going to bring together this hybrid project management. It's going to bring together collaborative work management, and it's going to bring together business intelligence.
Nice.
Right.
Oh, we've had a separation in our world. We have, you know, our programmers, they're all using the agile stuff, and our marketing people, everything, they're all using the other project management.
Right.
But we're one company. We need to be able to see what each other is doing.
Exactly.
So this is going to bring it all into one.
That's exactly what it's going to do, because we have seen a lot of our customers, like you said, they have two different teams using two different methodologies. They have these agile teams, and then they have the traditional teams. They need to be able to have a single dashboard, a single place to take a look at performance in terms of the entire company. So that's what we're doing. And we're essentially adding a layer of contextual intelligence and AI that's going to be a component across all of these apps.
Now, I want to get into the AI, but first, I saw the demo. Maybe I'll have some screenshots I can put up here in post-production. But what I love about these platforms in general, and what you're doing with the Zoho platform, is it's not just great for the bosses. First you think this is great for the bosses because they can click on the dashboard and say, oh, we're 96% done with our projects, and this one's going on time, and this one's behind. And I always think about the bosses, but it's great for the workers.
It is.
It protects them, because sometimes a worker will say, I didn't do my project because this other person didn't do something. You say, that sounds like an excuse, but if you have a Gantt chart and you have dependencies and you're not allowed to start working on it till that, you're protected.
Correct, exactly.
I love that.
Yes, so that's the thing. It's going to be dashboards that anyone with the right access permissions and roles and controls is going to be able to pull up, and you'll be able to understand where your resources have done exactly what, and if you can reallocate them, you can see where a project is it on time, are there delays, are we ahead of time? So all of that's going to be available in a single dashboard. And with Projects Plus, the minute you have all of this data, the dashboards are going to pre-populate themselves.
Yep. And I love it because it's so visual. You know, when I was younger, I had time. I used to be a video gamer. I love seeing bars fill up. It feels like you're doing something. And when I hear about project management, I think, oh, there's probably a bunch of spreadsheets and more. No, I feel like I want to try this. I want to play with it. I want to make up some projects and watch the bars fill up. It looks like it wouldn't be frustrating or painful to work with. It looks like it would almost be fun to work with.
Yeah, that's why we added this the visual part of these things, these charts. It gives you a different view and different understanding of where it is. And project management is considered boring. Yeah. It's not so boring anymore. Yes.
No, it makes it a little fun.
Yeah.
Now, let's get into the AI. Everyone's talking about AI. Everyone's slapping AI into everything they can.
That is true.
But here it really makes sense.
It does.
How does AI fit into the new Project Plus?
So with Projects Plus, since we have multiple components, like you have your work drive, which is your content collaboration, you have your analytics, and AI is a part of all of these individual components as well. So if you want to do project documentation, because that's a crucial part of project management, you're going to be able to generate content and images just to make sure that you have your project documentation in place. Nice. Yes, that's one example. But majorly, it's going to be used for you to have conversational AI. So you will be able to, in natural language, say, so how much has he or she, been productive, or what is the work items, and it's going to pull this out as a chart to you. It's going to pull it out as custom reports. But of course, I'm saying it at a very, very small level. It can be much bigger. So you can see the entire, get an overview of how your company is performing, right up till who is doing what. So all of this you can pull up, and AI is going to give it to you in customized reports. And with those reports, you can still ask questions and get detailed, drilled down analytics. So that's where AI is going to play a big part in terms of Project Plus.
That's exciting. And for me, the key component, whenever I talk about AI, my favorite thing is the natural language.
Yes.
I'm not a programmer. I don't want to have to write scripts. I don't want to have to hire a programmer to tell me what's going on. I want to just talk to it like it's a person. And we've had the data forever, but no matter how smart you are, you can't figure out all the data yourself. We need AI. In the demo you showed, she showed me a demo of it in action with projects, and there were hundreds of projects with thousands of tasks. If you said, David, I'm hiring you to look through these hundreds of projects and thousands of tasks and tell us where we have a slowdown, no. And if you tell me to write a program to do that, no. But if there's AI and it can say, hey, hello Zia, right?
It's going to do the work for you.
Yeah, give me, tell me what I need to know, and it'll go through. It can go through 10 times. It can go through 100 times that much data, no problem.
I mean, that is the point, isn't it? That's the point. It's supposed to make our life easier. If you're going to be spending 10 minutes doing something, AI shouldn't maybe let you spend 7 minutes doing it, right? And that's why we believe that this makes the most sense for us to have contextual AI integrated into projects.
Excellent. Well, anything else that we need to know about Projects Plus?
What else do you need to know? You need to know that it is a unified platform. It's going to be customized for multiple verticals. AI is a big part of it. Data security and governance is a big part of it. All of your data is going to be protected. There will be roles and permissions. It's not just AI that's contextual. It's all of these apps that work contextually. So you can be on a task or on a project, and you can directly create a chat conversation just with those involved, to start up something and say, hey, are we done on this? And you can pull in documents, you can pull in files, again, just related to that particular task or project. So contextual integration, contextual AI is what we're looking at, and all of this on a unified platform.
Yeah, I think I missed out on a bit. I'm so excited about the tracking and the management part. I forgot the whole collaboration aspect of it, the sharing the files. I don't want to go outside of my project management to get the details about my project.
Exactly.
It's got to be all in there.
It's all going to, you don't have to move out of projects at all. And that is a key differentiator. And that is what our competitors lack, the fact of everything being together in a unified platform to be able to get unified insights, and you have analytics on top of that. So that's what sets us apart. And of course, it's part of the Zoho ecosystem, which means when your business scales up, vertically or horizontally, you're going to have all the apps for it together in a single place.
Well, one final thought I had, Zoho has over 50 apps.
That is true. Yes.
And they're all, obviously they're all good, but some have to be special focus. And this seems to be a special focus one. This one, what you showed me, it's not just we're trying to make it good. You've been studying your competitors. You had comparison, NDA, I can't show it to you, but comparison charts saying, we do this,
they don't.
They don't. I'll say they. That'd be nice. The competitors, you know who they are.
Yeah.
But there was a list of green check marks under what Projects does,
correct, and
red X's under what the competitor does. So this is definitely one of the apps that Zoho is going all in, trying to be a market leader on.
Yeah, and it did not come from our competitors. It came from within. So 18% of our already existing customers use Projects with the combination of these apps. So it makes the most sense for us to build a platform so they can just start using. And all of them have started using it with 0 to very minimal onboarding help, which means it's easy to use. You're simply going to pick it up and you're going to have everything together.
Oh, there was one more thing.
Yeah.
I remember one thing that I loved about this, and I won't say the numbers. I remember the numbers might be NDA, but maybe you can share, is usually with this kind of a platform, there's going to be some churn, because some people get it and use it forever, and some people say, oh, I have a little team, I have this one project, we'll use it, and then a few months later we're done. So no matter how good it is, you're going to lose some customers.
That is true.
But the percentage of what the market loses and what the percentage of a Project Plus loses is lower. People stick with this, even so when they're done with the project, they liked it so much they use it for the next one.
Right.
Can you share the numbers or no?
Our churn is much lower than the industry standard. It's about 3%. And initially it wasn't, it was much higher. The reason being, a lot of our customers used Projects just for a particular project, and then they would move on to something else. But once we added collaboration into it, AI into it, analytics into it, they realized that they need it for just more than project management. And that's why we have brought down our churn to 3%. And I think it's pretty brilliant, because the industry standard is 5%. So
that's significant.
Yes, it is. It is for us.
Well, thank you so much. We'll put some links below so you can find out more about it. And thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you.